Good day, folks. We're going to be doing a little overview on the Sightmark R-spec optic reflex sight. We're going to be looking at the construction of it, and we're also going to be doing a parallax test at different distances. We're going to be doing 25 feet, 40 feet, 25 yards, 50 yards, and 100 yards. So yeah, it's an aluminum shroud here covering the lens itself. The lens is actually housed in some sort of aluminum or some sort of metal anyways, casting. It's not plastic. And there is a gap around that. Probably can't see it without the light. So it's not touching. It's pretty close, but you know, if you were to bump it off something. This back piece, it's all metal. Even the button's metal. I actually can't even really see any plastic on it. Anyways, yeah, so that's for selecting your different reticle. Something to take note of is that actually, when that moves, it's like it's on a... I'll try to do it smooth here. Fucking shitty phone. Well, you're just gonna have to settle for it being blurry. Anyways, when that moves, you can see it kinda... Yeah, see, there comes the next one in, right? See how it kind of snaps in place. There's like a little detent almost. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is just a little bit of play. It's pretty tight, like it's firm. It probably won't move, but if you were to bump it, you know, that might throw your sights off. But if you're like me and you like the very end one the most, you can just kind of drive it over and forget about it, right? Because if that's not just centered right, that will actually throw your point of aim off, and it won't be zeroed, right? That has to be fixed, like in a fixed location. So that's something to consider if you're buying this. Yeah, and also the red dot and the green dot. There's two different colors here, right? Maybe I turn the brightness down. The camera might take it better. Oh, there we go. In person, it's actually really clear. It's pretty crisp. Oh, you can almost see it. There you go. So the green and the red actually have different parallax settings. We'll show it here, but you know, there's going to be movement. We're only like 3-4 feet away from the door. So yeah, that's pretty standard for any red dot at this range, which most people test at and then bitch about it. So anyways, but the parallax, I noticed, for the red dot is actually worse than the green dot, and you don't really notice it till you get out about 25 yards and up. We'll do the green one just because it's on the... Do that first. It's rated for 25 yards from the factory for parallax setting, the very bottom line there. And let's put that to the test. Let's open up the shop door here. Yeah, so the first one here, the back of this Nissan car, will be 20 feet. Oh, I'm going to have to crank that brightness up. Bear with me, I'm using a cell phone for a camera. Alright. Let's get her right on that crease. So you can see at 20 feet, I'd say that's probably about an inch left to right, horizontal. And vertical. I'd say it's a little bit less. That's pretty hard. It's around an inch anyways. We'll do the red. Turn the fucking brightness up on that. You might not be able to see it yet with the red, but you'll see it when we get out farther. Right? So that's 20 feet. This truck here, 25 feet, sorry. It's that'd be about 4, yeah, that should be 40 feet to the back of the Ram here. It's getting a little bit better. That's about 3/4 of an inch, I'd say, or half an inch at 40 feet. Vertical is even less movement yet. Let's try the green here. There we go, get it right on the edge. It just goes over. Just inside. Alright, so you can see that. Now this is 25 yards to the Ranger. Now I'd say that's probably like within a half of an inch for left or right. And up and down, I don't know, you might be able to see it on a full screen or something, but I know before I turned the camera on I was looking at it and I couldn't notice really any change, so you know that's pretty acceptable for, I paid $250 Canadian for this. I think that's pretty decent. But you can see with the red, when you get to the edges it'll kind of lift off, but I mean, if you can't mount your cheek to your rifle that good and like at least get it in this ballpark here, you know, you probably want to work on that anyways. But towards the edges it does want to lift a little bit more. You can see it just kind of kicking off. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. Alright, this is 50 yards. Let's see here. Edge of that stump or bucket or whatever it is. Right, now that's turning into like a couple inches down there with the red when you get to the edge. Try the green. Now looking at it through the camera screen here, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they're both about the same parallax for the red and green. You'll be able to tell though. That's not moving, you know, like that's any kind of acceptable limit inside here. You know, that's pretty locked. Alright, let's do 100 yards. I'll have to shim this up. Try to shim this up anyways. Let's see here. So that guardrail is 100. Pretty well bang on 100. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't see that moving. We'll do red. Just above. See, it's kind of high there. Now it's down. See, the red does move more. Yeah, I wasn't going crazy. Yeah, folks, that should be enough for you to make a decision if that's something you're interested in. Anyways, there's your on off and color selection. You just hit it once. You get 10 different brightness settings. Yeah, pretty clear glass really for what it is. Actually, there's a reflection here behind me, but you know, when you're looking down it with your bare eyes, not a camera, that's not tinted looking or nothing. So yeah, if you found this helpful, don't be scared to give me a thumbs up. Thanks.